Now at 4:30, more in a cold case. A new lead in this decades-old murder of college student Tammy Zywicki. Illinois State Police and the FBI are asking for information about a woman who may have traveled with the unknown truck driver that investigators have long sought.
Yeah, could this help them identify Tammy's killer? NBC5's Christian Farr in the newsroom for us with this new appeal for help from investigators. Christian?
Well, Stephen and Marion, the woman's name is Teresa Belinsky. She sometimes went by Terry, and her maiden name was Vega. ISP says Belinsky died back in 2014, but her DNA profile was recently identified from the crime scene.
Pursue this for Tammy. You know, she's not forgotten.
Illinois State Police investigators want to learn more about the travels of Teresa Terry Belinsky, specifically her travels back in 1992 when Tammy Zywicki was kidnapped and murdered while heading back to college. Investigators say Belinsky was known to hitchhike, and that could be her connection to Tammy's killer.
And at this point, we've kind of run out of leads to pursue and how to identify where she was around the time of Tammy's death. Some family members told us that she would often just go out across the country on either hitchhiking or riding with other truck drivers.
Investigators believe a truck driver is responsible for stabbing Tammy to death. Tammy and her car were last seen August 23, 1992 on I-80 in LaSalle County. Nearly 10 days later, the college student's body was discovered in a rural part of Missouri between Joplin and Springfield.
Tammy Zywicki is one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in Chicago history.
Former NBC5 investigative reporter Phil Rogers extensively covered the Zywicki case, speaking to her parents repeatedly before both passed away without discovering who killed their daughter. Rogers says the Belinsky lead is promising, but this person of interest's death makes it difficult to investigate.
I think it hurts their case that they cannot talk to the individual that they're looking for. But on the other hand, here's what they'll do. They've got to assume that if she knew something, she told somebody. And now they have to play on that.
We're trying to jog people's memories from 34 years ago. So definitely it's a difficult task, but here at the state police, along with our partners in the FBI, we're continuing to pursue every possible in this case.
ISP continues to work very hard on this case. If this new lead jogs anyone's memory, ISP asks for people to call the Illinois State Police or to submit a tip through their website. Marion?
It's a long time. But
It is a long way. It's good to know they aren't really giving up, though,
yeah,
you know?
They've never given up.
Every lead counts. Thanks so much, Christian.